Hey there everybody, welcome to more Jurassic Park Operation Genesis mod showcases. Today I'm going to be showcasing the D.J.E HD texture mod, which basically makes almost every texture in the game like super high definition. And if you didn't notice, the camera angle is also like the camera has also been changed. Sorry about that. So you can go like super low and like look at everything in like just pure detail. And now it feels like we're actually a visitor in Jurassic Park in the actual game. Now anyway, as you can see, like you could look at the like, oh my god, like I literally just almost went inside the visitor center. But you can see like the logos right there, the doors, like everything looks so nice. And there's like some new new trees actually. Like a lot of the buildings got HD like retextures. Okay, here's the Souvenir Shop. Look at that detail. Oh my god, like you see that Parasaurolophus like little skeleton right there? That's crazy. Like look at the amount of like that's so high def. Like wow, like that's so much detail. Like you can see like here in the back there's like an Allosaurus skeleton, there's a Tyrannosaurus skeleton. I think there might be bones in the actual texture like around the bottom. See, you see there's like an ammonite, there's trilobites. You know, it's insanely detailed. They also changed the color of the T-Rex on the top, and if you look, you can actually see there's like individually like placed scales on it's a fucking balloon on top of the Souvenir Shop. Like, what were you expecting? But yeah, a lot of crazy skins that like just like it's so detailed. Like, look at this. This is just the trash, okay? I don't know. This is so amazing just to be able to zoom in and just see everything in this mod. See the buds on the plants and like the bark on the trees.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
It's crazy. And you see here like the ranger station has bricks now. Like hello. I mean, it still looks similar to the original one in the vanilla game, but like it's still like really nice looking. And there appears to be like a rampage, a Tyrannosaurus rampage. I think I gotta save this guy real quick. But yeah, there's just so much detail in this mod. Like wow, like, do you see this? Look at this burger. Look at this burger. Look at this delicious, nutritious burger. I mean, like the texture doesn't wrap all the way around perfectly, but like that is still a very nice looking burger. Okay, it's a very nice looking burger. Looking at all the foodstuffs, you see there's a picture of like pastrami sandwiches and hot dogs, and like wow, look at all this detail. If I look at the vending machine, like, I can almost see, like for real, like I can almost see what brand. Like, is that Lay's? Like right here where my mouse pointer is that Lay's? Hello, or okay, maybe it's not Lay's, like Lipton or something. It's probably like Doritos, Lunchables. I don't know. It's just so much detail. Like, is that lasagna burger? Oh my god, it's like I don't know. Like first time I like installed this mod and I saw the burger floating in the air, I just looked at the salad. It made me hungry. You know, like this is like wow. There's so much detail. Like so HD. The path is also HD, so like it doesn't look like really grainy when you zoom in on it. Is that Tyrannosaurus sleeping yet, or is he still on that rampage? I think he's still on that rampage. I thought I told my park ranger to sedate him, you know? Unless I have to. Yeah, oh, there, he finally fell asleep. Hello. Okay. But anyway, all the dinosaurs also have a new HD texture reskin. It's pretty swell. Let's see, what else is there? Visitor, the cleaning station where we put all the trash. Like, you can see the numbers and all that, and you can see like staff only Jurassic Park. Wow, you know, wow, it's just unbelievable. And here's the entrance to the, what do you call this, the viewing dome. Like, don't feed the dinosaurs, please, you know, don't feed them. See the restrooms. Look at the restroom. Look at this restroom. Look at that unisex stall.
Message from the park administrator.
You know, there's this too, the shelter. Wow, I was like, wow. It's like I'm looking at a picture. Like if this mod came out like way back, like this would have been the mod. Like you can't even look at these balloons. Like look how detailed these. Is that the Jurassic Park logo on it? Hello, hello. It's insane detail. So we're gonna be looking at each of the dinosaurs one by one, just for their new skin. And yes, I know there's another message from Dr. Sattler, but it's fine. Okay, let's look at Pachycephalosaurus has a new skin, and I really like all the skins in this mod actually. Like they just add so much to the game. Like look at this Pachycephalosaurus. They're all sleeping right now, but let me see. There's also the Homalocephalae. See that? Do you see? Look how it's so detailed, and like I don't know, it's so colorful. It's like this is what I imagine the real Jurassic Park would look like. Like okay, so like if you notice also like it looks kind of grainy when we see them in the hatchery pictures, but like when it's because the game has a hard time rendering it, just because of the sheer amount of detail that's put onto the skin, so it compresses it a bit. But once you get close up, like you could see, like look at the pattern on the back, and like there he is. He stood up for us. Hey there, girl. She. My apologies. It's just she. It's beautiful. Let's see what else is here. So that was the Pachycephalosaurus paddock. Let's go to the Stegosaurus one, and as you can see right here, there's several Stegosaurus coming out of the water. In my opinion, the Stegosaurus skin is all right. Like. It looks kind of dirty in my opinion. Like it could have been a lot better, but you know I'm not gonna complain. Let's see, here's the Acrocanthosaurus. It kind of looks the same. It just looks grittier, and there's like more detailed scaling on it. Like look at the scales. You can see like individual scales. Like see right there in the corner of the screen right here. Like tiny individual scales on like each part of its body. Like that. This mod's pretty amazing. But I mean, like it's pretty much the same. I guess we can also look at the viewing dome. It also has like HD rock texture, and same with the feeders. The feeders have like you see like tiny metal grates right here. Like wow, it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I think the visitors also got HD textures. Did they? No, not really. But yeah, it's mostly mainly the buildings and stuff. Like danger. See all these grates, these tiny grates. Like that's not in the vanilla game, you know. Alright, so anyway, moving from this paddock, we're gonna go to the Carcharodontosaurus. In my opinion, my favorite skin in the game. Like, look how majestic that guy is. Like, look at him. Like, it's so different from like a lot of other Carcharodontosaur mods or skins I've seen. Like, he just looks so different compared to the vanilla game. Like, there's just such a high level of detail. You see those skin flaps? You see those skin flaps? And look at it's a whole new model, but it's not. Like this skin just amazed me so much, and I was kind of disappointed that some of the other dinosaurs didn't receive a skin on this level of detail. But still, this is like just so amazing to look at. Also in this enclosure is the Tyrannosaurus, also one of my favorite skins including this mod. I like how the sail isn't exactly a sail; it looks a lot more like a hump or like a fatty mass on its back. Like just look at that; it's amazing. And like look at the scales, like individual scales on its body. And like I really like the golden head. It's a very nice touch. You know, it reminds me a lot of a bird, you know, like a bird. Next we got over here the Dilophosaurs, and they have like a pretty dark skin. Like it reminds me of a bit like a Velociraptor-ish kind of skin. I think they also have feathers if you zoom in close enough. Let me see. No, actually no, I'm psych. But you can see like tiny bumps on their backs if you get close enough. Like it's so detailed, it's so rich. It's like wow, this really is Jurassic Park. Now we're gonna head a bit north from where we originally were. So we're gonna look at Stegasaurus, the Kinchosaurus, the Pachycephalosaurus, the Carcharodontosaurus. Over here is the Dilophosaurus. Let's look at the Triceratopsians. And let's look at it through this the wonder window real quick. Look at this. Now it looks grainy, but that's just because we're looking at it from afar. Let's go a bit closer. Look at that detail. Look at this detail. Look at how this is so majestic. It's so majestic. I keep saying that, but it's true though. Like look at all that. Like, you see that there's a Torosaurus. It has like little eyes. It reminds me of Walking with Dinosaurs. It's pretty cool. and like all these tiny individual scales. Tiny individual scales. Okay? And I really like the darkish, yellowish, tannish color on the Triceratops with the back of the head's kind of red, but that's really cool. This is really cool. Let's look at the face. The face of the Triceratops. The face. Look at that. Up close. Look at that. It's coming towards us. So much detail. Lastly is the Styracosaurus. Also pretty similar. I didn't like it as much as the other ones, but I mean it's still a pretty good skin. Like, as I said, the individual scales, it's not as detailed as the other ones. Could have probably chosen better textures, but it's still really nice looking. Now let's move a bit more over this way, and we'll look at the Velociraptors. Now we'll look at them first through the viewing window, because this is Jurassic Park, and we want to experience it like a park goer would. And it looks like really. Oh, he jumped. Yeah, but like there's a good close up of our raptor friend. There's more of them right here. Let me click on them. They're just chilling. Let's get a bit closer. Just a bit. Okay. But yeah, see like all tiny scales on the body. Look at that. I really wish like the camera was a bit less sensitive though, because like it's so, like I move like 10 feet every time I move the keyboard. I press like W or something. Yeah, this is adorable. Just so much detail. I really like. It reminds me of the JP1 like Jurassic Park Raptor concept art. That's what it reminds me of, and it's like wow, just the scales, dude. Like I find it crazy. Next, we'll look at Tyrannosaurus. In my opinion, she has an okay skin. It's not my favorite one. I mean, could have been a lot better. It looks like a dirty version of the male Rex combined with the female Lost World Rex, but I can't complain. I mean, it still looks pretty cool. Ooh, but yeah, like look at him walking around trying to be a badass. Tiny T-Rex arms, I feel like a lot more could have been done with this skin. So much potential. I mean, it's a T-Rex, it's the dinosaur you want to see. But I'm not gonna complain. And here's the Albertasaurus. Very amazing skin. Like this reminds me of like a giant penguin thing that's part panda and red panda. Wait, let's see. Trying to get a good angle. There we go. So yeah, like around like that.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Oh, sorry, I got a message. Nothing. Alright, yeah, just a very nice skin. Look at those scales. You see those individual scales? Now, oops, there's been a lot of hadrosaur,
what should we do about this?
What do you call this? Hadrosaur, skin samples found in real paleontology. So, like, this is actually pretty similar to what it actually probably looked like. It was really rubbery and scaly. Well, there's a little mistake right here on the texture, but still, that like I didn't notice that until like I zoomed in all the way. But still, this is a really impressive skin, And then here we have the sauropods. The sauropod. So we're right here in the park. Okay. The sauropods. Now I really like Camarasaurus' skin. That's very reminds me of Diplodocus from Walking with Dinosaurs. Brachiosaurus, I feel like it had so much potential, but it looks kind of stupid. It looks like a giant cow. So as Lex would say in the first movie. But I mean, it's still pretty cool. I like the addition of the little what do you call this? On their backs, they have like little big scales, like a crocodile-ish sort of thing. Like there's a sauropod I know that has something like that. But I mean, it's still an alright skin. I mean, it fits in with the other skins in the pack. But I just feel like a lot of the other skins outshine it so much. I would just wish all of them could have been good. Here's the Ornithopod, mainly Hadrosaur paddock. And here's Parasaurolophus, another one of my favorite skins included in the pack. Just like, I mean, this could have been a brown horn, or yeah, like horn curving back, but they made it blue and it just makes it so much better. Like, this could be like a mating signal or something. I don't know. It's like the way I imagine it. Like, it looks so expressive. That's how I describe the Parasaurolophus skin. It's very expressive. It's very regal. I'd say. I mean, Parasaurolophus is one of my favorite hadrosaurs, and like, Look at this detail. I wish she would. Is there a way to make it there? So you can make her stop by pressing pause. But just look at that. Like I feel like I could touch it. You know. Use Ankylosaurus. This skin's alright. I guess there's not a lot you could do with it. But I mean, like, it looks pretty cool. Fits in with the rest of the pack. A bit. And then, I think I have a Corythosaurus somewhere here. Corythosaurus. Unless I didn't make one. If I didn't make one, that's fine. I'm gonna make one right now. Actually, I don't think I did make one.
How can I help?
Let's look for. Did I make one? I could sworn I had one.
Right.
But there's 4 in the park. I just don't know where they are. Well, I mean, there's a lot of. Oh, there they are. She's sleeping. She's sleeping. Now, this one's sleeping. I'm trying to find an awake one. Oh, whatever. I just made one right now, and as we can see. It is also a very excellent skin, although I feel like it's not as good as the other Hadrosaur skins. It's still a pretty good skin, yeah. I mean, just look at that detail. It looks like it reminds me of Quetzalcoatlus. What's distracting to me though is this little black mark on the top of his bill, but that's also like something that could be possible on a real one. So I'm not gonna track that from the actual skin. It's still very nice looking. No, my favorite among them is probably still
Message from the
Ornithopod.
park administrator.
Right. Oh, hey, look, there's the balloon. Let's look at the detail on this balloon real quick. It's like look at Jurassic Park. Let's look at the detail. Do you see those bars? Well, okay, I guess the balloon didn't get as much detail on it as the rest of it. The rest of the park. Anyway, where were we? So we were just here. Now it's time we go here. Let's see Allosaurus real quick. He has a very nice skin in my opinion. It's like something I'd see in paleo art just come to life. And while I personally don't think like this would be an actual Allosaurus like color, I still think it's a very interesting skin. I could have sworn I had Dryosaurus in there too, just to feed it. Yes, there's one. Now Dryosaurus has also a pretty nice looking like a skin. They did their best with what they could do with it, and in my opinion, it has a very reminds me of a deer, like a very cool deer. Okay, but yeah, walk her, move around. It's reminds me of a deer mixed with a zebra, mixed with something else, but in the form of a bipedal, bird-like, lizard-ish thing. If I could say so. Now here's Acrocanthosaurus. In my opinion, this is one of the skins that disappointed me just because like I was so amazed by all the other big dinosaur skins, and I mean like it is Acrocanthosaurus. It could have been something much better, in my opinion. Although it's heavily detailed and the face looks a lot different compared to the original Acro. It just there's so much. It had so much potential, but I guess it also looks pretty realistic in my opinion. So I'm not gonna complain or anything. Now, here's the Gallimimus paddock, and look, there's just so many of them. And look, there's a little Pachycephalosaurus right there. Gallimimus has a pretty cool skin in this game. Let me see if I could. Hey there. Let's see if I can pause the game. It's like it has this little black thing around the eyes, and the tail is pretty cool. It goes into like this zigzaggy pattern. Like this is probably one of my favorites. I didn't even notice there was blue in it too. Like I didn't know. This is so amazing. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite skins in the game. And also, oh, I forgot to mention the grass is different, and the skies also have an HD texture. They all change depending on the weather as well. So look forward to that if you download this mod. The grass is actually pretty cool, especially once you zoom in. It's like it's real, but it's not real. It doesn't move in a realistic way. It's really just like a picture taken off the internet and then made into like a grass sort of thing. It's like just imagine like hundreds of tiny pictures of grass in HD, and that's what you get. All right, next is Albertasaurus. Also very cool. Has a very cool skin. If you look closely, you can see it has feathers on it. That's what I thought was really cool about this skin. Like it's a feathered Tyrannosaurid. And this is probably one of the few feathered dinosaur skins that is not a raptor. So I was like, wow, you know, very impressed. But yeah, it's like he doesn't do much. I mean, he looks cool. He's black. Oh, he's pretty. He's gangster. He's OG. And he has like a little red. Where is he? There he is. He has like a little red thing under, like a pouch or something under the neck. That's pretty cool. Let's see. So we ran through most of the park. I mean, let me see. I think that was most of the dinosaurs in the game. Gallimimus, Albertasaurus. Last we'll look at Spinosaurus. Now, Spinosaurus looks a lot like the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park, but it also looks a bit different, like slightly different. Like this is a female version of that, the one we see in Jurassic Park 3. But I mean, this is also very detailed skin. I mean, like look at the sail. It's just I'm just like nodding my head up and down. But yeah, like so many individual scales were just done. Like look very crocodile-ish texture. That's what I think the Skinner did. He just put like a crocodile texture. And if you look at the back, like I had to pause the game, but if you look at the back, like it blends really well with the rest of the body. Like you can see a small cut right here where the skin cuts off, but it's still really like well done. There's a really well done skin. Okay, this part of the hand was kind of fucked up, but I mean like the rest of it looks very well done. Look at that. It's pretty. Alright guys, so that is the D.J.E HD texture mod. There's also like a lot more stuff in that mod actually. Like you can download, like, there's alternate skins that you can install, but you have to do it manually. I'm not going to be showcasing those just because it'll take me a bit more time, and I want to move on to like other mods. And those aren't actually mainly part of the main mod. Like I just downloaded like all the core parts of the mod, but once you download it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway guys, that was Sofa Turtles, and I'm gonna go now. Alright, peace.